What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to Superhero Saturday here on your Totally Cool channel. I'm Big Joe, taking you to another toy adventure for this episode. What we have is a very special item. I don't think it's a toy, but I have not seen it yet. This was a gift from a seller. Got it from carousel.com.sg. Bought a few stuff from him, Marvel stuff, and he was kind enough to give us this special gift. So it's the only one in our collection. It's the first and probably the last because it's not really a toy, but it fits into the whole Marvel collection. And that is the Gallery Diorama Marvel Uncanny X-Men Mr. Sinister. Right, look at that. Nice. Very big box. Almost as big as my head. No, bigger than my head. And he's right inside. I think this is a PVC diorama. So it's more of like a statue. But behind on the back, it says Gallery Diorama Mr. Sinister, the Uncanny X-Men. It even has his bio. Nathaniel Essex was a biologist in Victorian England, so he's pretty old. The character is pretty old. When he was exposed to the evolutionary theories of Charles Darwin. Believing that humanity was going through an evolutionary mutation, he began to perform unorthodox experiments to unlock the human genome. Eventually, he discovered the existence of N. Sabanur, the first mutant also known as Apocalypse, and pledged himself to his service. Apocalypse genetically modified him, making him ageless, with the powers of telepathy and telekinesis, and Essex chose a new name for himself, Sinister. He has since gained the power to shapeshift and regenerate from any injury. This PVC diorama of Mr. Sinister is based on his appearance in Marvel Comics and is made of high-grade PVC. It features detailed sculpting and paint applications. This is designed by Caesar, sculpted by Alterton from Diamond Select Toys. Let's open him up. This is probably going to be a short review because it's not really a toy. It's better to do it sideways instead of pulling him up. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm probably gonna leave him out of the box after this. I'm not sure, maybe, but he's gonna collect some kind of dust. Oh, the box is falling apart. Okay, let's take this off. Woo! Is he articulated? No, he's not. No, he's not. Yeah, he is a statue. He is not a toy, so I'm not sure if this is going to be a toy review. But sorry about that. Okay. Real quick. Real quick. What do we have? Okay, no articulation whatsoever because he is not a toy. He is stuck in this. I think this is more of an acid stuff kind of base because he's into the whole experimentation, and then you've got the fumes or flames on his hands with blast powers, and then the way he looks, a pasty white face with the jagged teeth and the slinky eyes. That's Mr. Sinister for you, and the iconic cape that looks like it's gone through a shredder, but he decided to wear it even after that, and then it sticks up, and then it comes down. Imagine that. Look at that. That's a weird way to wear a cape. Normally it just hangs from the shoulders down, and this one goes up to give him a little bit more height. He probably feels he's a little bit smaller than all of the other X-Men. That's why he has to pretend like he's taller. So yeah, it looks like it's been through the shredder, but he's decided to why waste good cloth, right? And then you've got the iconic and memorable Mr. Sinister he's got like the torso of Colossus. It's got the striped musculature, So it's like liquid metal, but it's not. And then you've got the muscle tone, and then I wonder if he ate ramen. Okay, I'm just saying, if he ate ramen and he was sitting and it fell through these cracks, how could he get it out? Well, just thinking, if he was into ramen at all. Okay, just a thought. And then you've got the red diamond on the chest, which is very, very Mr. Sinister. All right, let me take a look at him. Yeah, he looks nice. He would look nice out of the box. Probably look better outside the box. But I don't know where to put him. The thing about having him in a box, you can put other boxes on top of him, but this way he's just going to be like this. He's probably going to go back in the box. I don't know. But he looks nice, right? I hope you agree with me. He looks nice. He looks pretty cool. Plus, you've got all of this acid bubbling on his, that right down here. It would be nice to put him on a rotator, or rotating shelf or something that he could turn around incessantly for, he's a good conversation piece, right? But he is not a toy. He is not a toy. Okay, let's do quick work of this guy. I don't think the regular rating system would work because, there's no playability. There's no playability. There is some shelf appeal. There is some first impression, but no. You can't even talk about price point because we got him for free. But let's do what we can and see what we can do with him. So let's start with first impression. He comes in a very, very open box. You can see him from three sides, so there's not a lot of surprise when you see him outside. But the detail is more evident when you take him out. So it's like this. This one's a pretty sturdy base. See? Pretty sturdy base. It's got all of this fine detail, right? The acid bubbling, the blue flame bursting from his hand, the glint of red in his eye. Just nice. So first impression was like, okay, I'm getting a diorama piece. But then when you take him out and you look at the shelf appeal and you look at these individual strands on his cape, all right? Like I said, it looks like it went through a shredder. But then he decided, why waste a good cape if it just went through a shredder, right? But normally it's just, in other versions of Mr. Sinister, he is depicted as having just a few strands. This one's got more volume. And it's even got 2 layers, okay? And it's made of kind of flexible plastic, but I'm sure this is as far as it goes. Okay, so you got the contrast of the red and the blue, and then up front you've got the blue and touches of red, and then you got the maroon over here. Yeah, he really jumps out. He really jumps out, and he pops out of any shelf. So shelf appeal, he is shelf worthy. I'm probably gonna take him to my office. Probably gonna put him somewhere in my office just because we don't have any more space here at home. But it would look nice on my shelf, on my desk. Like if somebody tries to mess with you in the office, you're gonna like talk to Mr. Sinister. All right, that ends a very quick and short review. But I'm liking this figure. You got the red belt too. That's nice. It breaks the pattern, the all blue and the red touch of red. It looks like he's got red on his forehead too. So it breaks a lot of the monotony of the pasty white and the blue. But it is a very nice addition to the collection, nonetheless. So thank you. I am sorry I can't remember, but I will put in the comments box the link to this guy. Bro, thank you for this. It's well appreciated. So with that ends this short review, and we hope you liked this episode. Let us know if you want to see more of this type of content. In the meantime, don't forget to like, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell button. Follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And always remember, Big Joe would always remind you, toys are not just cool, even if they're not posable, even if they're not toys, even if they're just diorama PVC pieces. They're not just cool, they're totally cool. So happy collecting. Bye-bye.